Good.
You just let me know.
Yeah, yeah.
My name is Steve McKee. I'm with Kingsbury's North Carolina Artillery and Locks Militia. We also do the 3rd Battalion Royal Artillery as well. And I'm here to talk to you. This is at the 250th anniversary of the Halifax Resolves. Halifax Resolves happened on April 12th, 1776, and we're here kind of portraying the assembly of the militia that came after the Battle of Moores Creek Bridge and really assembled here in the town of Halifax with the prisoners, and were there when North Carolina became the first state to declare independence, or at least direct their members of the Continental Congress to declare independence. So while we're here, there's not a whole lot of Continental Artillery or Continental Army uniforms going on, so I'm wearing typically what a militiaman would wear in the time period. So this is my normal work clothes, right? Whatever it is that I would wear would be what the militia would wear into the field to fight. Consists of just a handful of things. You've got a work shirt, right, and that becomes your sleep shirt as well. Comes down to about your knees, and that's really what your underwear is. That's your base layer that everything else is going to be built off of. Next, you've got stockings. Stockings come up to just above the knee, and then you've got garters in place that hold those stockings up so that they don't fall down over the course of the day just walking around. The rest of your small clothes are going to consist of a waistcoat or waistcoat, a vest, and knee breeches. You would put all of that on, and then you would never go outside without your coat, because it's kind of an improper way to go, right? If your work shirt is your underwear, you don't want to go out naked in public, which is what going out in your work shirt would have looked like. After that, you've just got a hat. So in the period, these are not called tricorn hats, they're called cocked hats, whether it's cocked up on 3 sides or whether it's just one with a round hat. That would finish up your typical ensemble for everyday walking around in use. Now you do, because you're in militia service, there's not any way to denote rank as far as epaulets that would be on a normal officer's coat, and certainly the buttons being gold or a special type of lace is not there on civilian wear. So you've got the gorget, right? It's just in the medieval period, it would have been a much more robust piece of armor, would have covered your throat and the back of your neck and your upper spine to protect you from sword blows. But by the 18th century, it's become more decorative, and it's just sort of a vestigial piece of armor that gives your social status or ranks in the military. And because the militia doesn't have any uniforms, right, we would use a gorget to denote the officers, and then you'd also have a sash across your waist that you would see. And then of course you would show up with some sort of edged weapon. In this case, it is a gentleman's small sword that you would then press into service from your everyday use for protection into military service.